Iron Ryan in a tense live moment, Ryan Seacrest criticizes co-host Kelly Ripa for correcting him about what he does for a living. As they compete against one another in front of a studio audience, the live stars have had their fair share of arguments in previous years. Now, Ryan, 48, has criticized Kelly, 52, his co-star, after the two got into an unpleasant discussion about American dog names. Rosie is at the top of the list, the TV host announced as she started reading from a list of best female dog names on Friday's show. He was promptly corrected by his blonde counterpart, who pointed out that Rosie was actually near the bottom of the list. After that, the two started arguing over whether Ryan was reading the list in the proper sequence. "I conduct the American Top 40 countdown," the irritated producer bragged. "Oh, do you start with number 1? Kelly retorted. "Guys, spoiler alert, Ryan opens with the top spot at the American Top 40, the crowd said, laughing. Ryan whined louder, insisting that his order of reading was correct. "What would you like me to do next?" the host finally gave in to Kelly. The two had had difficult moments before while appearing live on television, and Kelly had even told Ryan earlier this week to move out of the way before his new gig. The 95th Academy Awards will feature a return of the live co-hosts after Oscar show, but Ryan will have a double reason to cherish these Oscars. For the first time in 2 years, he and Kelly will host live from the stage of the Dolby Theater's morning edition, and Ryan will play a new part that evening. He will interview the winners as they leave the Oscars ceremony with their awards in hand, walking backstage with Kelly for the first time. This week, Kelly gave some advice to her longtime colleague during an interview with Variety. "Make room for the dresses and the mayhem," she said. "Literally get out of the way and clear your area." Ryan clearly has a ton of experience walking the red carpet, but I always remind him that it feels much larger than backstage. Ryan, the presenter of American Idol, acknowledged that despite having worked in the media for close to 30 years, he still gets apprehensive and excited before Hollywood's biggest night. "I recognize those pinch-me moments. I consider everyone who is celebrating receiving the top prize in their field or having the chance to do so," he remarked. "However, I also have some anxiety since I want to confirm that I am aware of everyone's identities and past behavior." Ryan also mentioned that he examines the accomplishments of every actor and director who might go on stage and that he creates flashcards. Ryan has more than his fair share of celebrity anecdotes because he has experience with the pre-show. "People might have had a drink of anything in the limo on the way," he added, adding that all the talks there were spontaneous. Ryan's favorite actor, Tom Hanks, who also co-starred with Austin Butler in Elvis, would be wonderful to converse with, according to the presenter. Ryan responded when asked if he'd ever been approached to host the Oscars. "I haven't been asked to host the Oscars. That is a job I could never do properly. I'm not really amusing." He continued, "I'll spare both the audience and myself."